Hi, I'm Jeanne.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Julio, and this is Engineering Stories. Today, we're going to have an art crawl around UBC.
So this is the Muskbeam pole. It was built by Brent Sparrow Jr. for the UBC Centennial. I really love this piece of art because it's very central on UBC campus and really centralizes the Muskbeam presence and the fact that UBC is on unceded Muskbeam territory.
We're at the heart of campus. This is the Irving K Library, and this is one of the oldest buildings on campus. And those two plaques were commissioned in 1825 to talk about the debate between teaching evolution or fundamentalist views of the beginning of life in high schools. And that debate is still pretty heated, and I like the plaques because they, to me, represent the idea that they need to coexist. And when you have different ideas coexisting, then they'll do what they need to do in different situations and just make for a healthier space overall.
So we're just outside Brock Hall right now in front of the Victory Through Honor totem pole. It was gifted, raised and dedicated in 1948 by carver Ellen Neel. She gifted this to the UBC community as to acknowledge and empower the Indigenous communities and to remind UBC of the commitment that it has made to the Indigenous population on this land.
She gave a statement about it. To the Native people of the whole province, we can give our assurance that your children will be accepted at this school by the staff and student council, eager to smooth their paths with kindness and understanding. We need now only students to take advantage of the opportunity so that someday our doctors, lawyers, social workers, and departmental workers will be fully trained university graduates of our own race. The pole was vandalized multiple times, so it was remade in '73 and then again in 2004. So I think that tells an interesting history where at the same time that there's been for a long time a push and request for more inclusion, there are ongoing struggles that are still very present and will need to be pushed against. This is one of the most recent pieces on campus. It's called The Shadow, and it is hard to see from below, but as you slowly go higher, maybe from the Nest building or other buildings, you can see that it's a huge fir tree, and it's supposed to talk about kind of this shadow of all these trees that used to be around here and that aren't around anymore, but are still part of the natural history of this place. This is the reconciliation pole. It is also a very recent piece at UBC. It is meant to tell the story before, during, and after residential schools and the way forward. So one of my favorite parts about it, it has multiple sections and everything has a very well thought out meaning, and it is described in plaques and online. But one of my favorite parts is the fact that the residential school itself is kind of like that interruption in the pole. It's supposed to look like funeral boxes that First Nations around the coast would use to keep the remains of their families. It's the idea that those schools are they are the tombs of the cultures that they were trying to extinguish. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.